What's good, yo? Welcome to my first impressions for the Penguin. Yes, I'm finally watching this show, man. Y'all already know, man, if you guys have seen a bunch of my previous videos that I've released the last couple of days, man. The move, man! Everything was hectic. Everything was out of whack. You know, that whole thing, so shows that came out during all that, man, got pushed to the wayside. I forgot about them, the road trip and everything, man. So, yeah, sorry it took me so long to get to the Penguin, man, but we here now, man. Anyway, guys, first of all, I will say this right now, man. The episode itself was fantastic, man. I am really excited to see what this show is going to bring to us and what this show has in store from the next episode's preview, I guess you want to call it that, because that's what they did after the episode, wrapped up on HBO Max. Was they gave you a preview of like a bunch of the episodes, like, hey, here's what's to come for the future episodes, and that looks really interesting, man. And Matt Reeves, I believe, has already confirmed that he plans on doing more spin-off shows within his universe as well to, of course, flesh out the universe. Although I think the GCPD show got canceled, though. Or was it the Arkham Asylum series? I forget which one it was. I think there was either going to be a GCPD series, an Arkham Asylum series. Maybe they were going to do. Maybe he was going to do both, and they both got canceled, or he was only going to do one and cancel the other, or like he was going to do one, cancel, and then got replaced with another one. I forget. I could have sworn there was a GCPD show and an Arkham Asylum show also in development as well. I could be wrong on that one, man. I could just be misremembering. But whatever the case may be, man, I love this first episode, man. But anyway, guys, I'm excited for the show, man. I can't wait to see what's next. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's just jump right in. So the show stars Colin Farrell, Christine, Milioti, if I pronounce that right, Clance Brown, Renzi Felix, I think they say, Michael Zangin, and many more. And the plot of The Penguin is the transformation of Oswald Kava from a disfigured nobody into a noted Gotham gangster. Now, obviously, the cast is fantastic, man. Colin Farrell, he was amazing in The Batman, and he's once again great as well. The makeup looks incredible, man. You can't even tell it's him. All that jazz, all my praise from that I said about him in The Batman, applies here, man. So, yeah, he's great, man. Nothing really to say there, man. Although I have to say, man, with Penguin, man, now we did see this in the next episode's preview, that we are going to be getting some backstory on Penguin and learn about his origins in the Matt Reeves verse and everything, man, which I'm definitely interested to see. But one thing I hope we do see is the origins behind his fucking foot. This man got one of the most fucked up looking feet, or foots, whatever you want to say, it's because it's just one foot, that I've ever seen, man. Shout out to the prosthetics and makeup department on this show, man, because good God, that was some nasty shit, man, how his foot looks, man. I don't even know how that happens. Maybe it was different with deformation at birth. Maybe he really fucked up his foot on something, man. It got run over by like a cement truck or something and didn't heal properly. I don't know, but I hope we get the origins of the foot. I hope we learn why his foot is so fucked up. So that's like the one thing I hope we do get to see in this show is the origins of his foot. But anyway, he's great. Kristen, who plays Sophia Falcone, who seems to probably gonna be the predominant antagonist, the main antagonist of this show, man. She was great, man. I mentioned this in the I think I mentioned this a little bit in the trailers, how I was intrigued by her, but definitely after watching the first episode, man, I am really intrigued by this chick. She is definitely creepy. She gives you the creeps, man, and I'm really excited to see what her and Penguin are going to be up to throughout the rest of the series, man. She was fantastic, man. I cannot wait to see what we have, what's in store for her, and what she's gonna get involved with, and what she's gonna do in like this chess match for like the criminal empire and Batman in the Matt Reeves verse between her and the Penguin, man. So she was great, man. I'm excited to see more of her throughout the rest of the show, man. Ryan, I feel like I'm mispronouncing the dude's name. Victor, is like the kid that Penguin saves in the first. That Penguin takes under his wing in the first episode, and they kind of makes him like his right hand man, seemingly, or like an associate of him to help him out, man. He was really cool too, man. The kid has a stutter, which I thought was interesting, man, because I couldn't tell, like, does he have a stutter or is he just scared shitless? Because he like stutters a couple times in the first episode, but then like never stutters again throughout the rest of the series. So I don't. And they mentioned that apparently he is a stutterer. because he mentioned about he saw the disability in that and the behind the scenes little documentary or like feature they did after the episode had wrapped up. They mentioned about him having a stutter, him being disabled, and of course, Penguin having a disability with like his foot that's causing him to do the waddle and all that jazz, man. So, but like I said, he doesn't stutter again after when Penguin is holding a gun at his head, being like he's about to kill him, and he's like, "Fuck, I'm about to die." So like that's the old time. So I don't know if he actually does have a stutter, or if the kid was just scared shitless. Whatever the case may be, man, I really like Victor this first episode, and I really like the dynamic between him and Penguin, man. And I'm definitely curious to see where this is going to lead throughout the rest of the series, man. And if Victor's going to be becoming a predominant character throughout the rest of the Batman universe, like, are we going to see him in the Batman 2? Are we going to see him in the Batman 3? Is he going to be there at the fucking Iceberg Lounge, right beside Penguin when Batman, it needs to interrogate him again for something or whatever, man. I don't know, in the Batman 2. But, yeah, I'm definitely curious, but yeah, I really like what they did with Victor, man. And then the rest of the cast and the other characters we got to see, man, was pretty cool as well. No real complaints, man. The cinematography, once again, is fantastic show, man. There's a lot of really good shots, man, and it's just overall a well-shot show. The look of the show looks amazing. In Color Steel, the Matt Reeves verse did such an amazing job with its portrayal of Gotham. And then once again, continues on here, man. Gotham looks amazing in the show, man. I have no idea where they shoot this and where they shot the Batman, man, which I think they've shot most of it in the UK somewhere, I think. But regardless, man, Gotham looks amazing in the show, man. It looked amazing in the Batman, and then once again continues on here in the Penguin, man. Love the look of Gotham in the show, man. One thing I also thought was very funny that was actually kind of cool that we see with Oswald is kind of like how the first episode starts. I don't want to get too deep into spoilers, even though it is like the first episode. This is kind of what the entire show is built around, but I don't want to get too deep into spoilers. But basically, the start of the episode, Oswald killed somebody, and then and you get to see how this kind of, they mention this in the behind the scenes feature after the episode as well. But I like to show off how impulsive he is, and he instantly regrets it. And then, but I also thought it was funny just how he tries to get rid of the body. He puts the body in a body bag. Of course, he has gloves and stuff on, so they can't trace him. And then he's carrying the body bag on top of it while he's going down the stairs. And he realizes, wait a minute. The dude's dead! And Lou just tosses him down the stairs. That cracked me up, and that was funny when it was like, wait a minute, I don't need to carry this dude. And just tosses him down the stairs, which I just thought was funny. But, yeah, man, so yeah, that was cool, man. How the episode ends, man, was really insane, man. I don't want to get too deep into spoilers there. I'll talk more about this in my series review whenever the show finally wraps up. But I love the way the first episode ended, man. That whole sequence as well with the Penguin. The show is definitely graphic. It definitely keeps in the same vein. I remember maybe even more graphic than the Batman, because I'm pretty sure the Batman was still a PG-13 movie. But people straight up get run over in this show, man. Run over by cars, or shot. There's some really gruesome scenes, and not that gory, not super gory, but you'll be like, oh god. And there's definitely some shots they'll be like, oh shit, man. Like I mentioned before, someone gets run over by a bus. That was pretty insane, man. There's a torture sequence with Penguin, man, that had me cringing, man. That was really gnarly as well, man. And yeah, man, the gore is here, man. It is a graphic, violent show, which you love to see, man. You guys know I love my graphic violence. So that was great to see as well. Now, as far as issues I have with the show, at least from the first episode, man, the show doesn't have an intro, man. It's once again a title-only intro, which I thought we were finally past this, man. We were back to having normal intros and shows again, but I guess not. To be fair, it is kind of cool. They do it like how the trailers did the Batman logo and all the trailers for it, man. So it looked cool, man. Then it kind of faded out the text so you can see the screen before fading out completely. It at least looked cool. But I would have preferred an actual intro. Then again, the actual outro with the end credits, man, that was beautiful. It kind of reminded me of the same look as the Jessica Jones intro, man. So it had the same vibe to it, man. So I'll give it a pass just because the outro looks so damn cool, man. But I wish we had a proper intro as well. But at least the outro looked really, really nice, man. I like what they did with the outro, man. Also, I really like the fight choreography in the show, in the first episode, man. There weren't really a ton of fights. There was really only one where some guys are trying to take out Penguin or take out the Penguin, man, and he's very, very resort. And in the fight shows how resourceful he's by he's using the seatbelt to choke the guy out and everything, man. It was a really nice fight, man. I liked how that fight sequence was done. The choreography when it was really good, man. And it also kind of shows you how resourceful Penguin is, man. Where he's using the seatbelt to choke someone out, man, while he's fighting the guys, man. I thought that was pretty cool, man. But yeah, man, I think that's everything I got for you guys on my first impression for the Penguin, man. I'll be back again once the show finally finishes airing. And yeah, man. Anyway, guys, overall, like my final for this first episode, man, is going to be a 9 out of 10, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. You like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me so you feel like links to subscribe below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.